So let's do the right thing by shopping for some fun, great handbags. And this is the Ardella. It's a leather metal framed satchel. These are some of my favorite Patricia Nash designs. I love the old school, almost like that Dr. Satchel kind of look. But there's so much to love. There's a lot of choices here in terms of colors and prints, some of which are so unique and you never ever get to see, that being one of them. So we're gonna go, that's called I'm gonna go through these one at a time up here. I'll have my producer help me out. Patricia, if I do something incorrect, you just let me know, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, great.
So these are amazing. First of all, can I just show you how excited I am to have these two?
Now, this is an amazing Mother's Day present, isn't it?
Oh,
I mean,
it's on
this
sale.
is like, yeah, this would be it. So you're holding the antique rose print.
Oh, I love it.
That beautiful flowers. Oh, just beautiful. That biscuit background and all beautiful berries and pinks. And this is one of our really collectible prints. So I'm sure if you ladies haven't seen this, you're going to want to look into this one.
Amazing. So that's antique rose. And then this is amazing too. What a gorgeous
Is that the berry?
color. Yes.
Yeah. And look at how that hand stain, that the highs and lows of that berry color, it's just gorgeous. I mean, it almost looks red sometimes, and then sometimes it looks pink. I mean, it's just a great shade that you can wear with anything.
I'm going crazy over these bags. I love the metal frame. I'm gonna open this up to show you. It opens all the way. A lot of metal frames kind of stop where they pinch you here and you can't get to your stuff, but it goes all the way. Look at that hardware. You see that?
Yeah.
Bam.
Old school hardware right there. I mean, and I love that center compartment. And you don't hardly ever see that on a frame bag.
It's very true. And we'll go through, I'll open up one on the inside too. But as you can see, it stands on its own. There's that one big outside zipper, and the rest is just absolutely stunning in terms of whatever leather you choose, and that's calling your name. So we've got the map print, the classic that you just explained. That one's one option. This is so pretty too. This is the cream tooled.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's like caramel.
I love that. That's one of my favorite colors.
Beautiful. This one is really pretty. We just saw this on our beautiful girls. Look at this beautiful painting.
Yes. That, it does look like it's painted on there. It is not. It's screen printed onto the vegetable tan leather to make sure it permanently stays on there. But it looks like it's brushed right on there, doesn't it?
It sure does. This one is called Tan. It's the blue clay floral. Again, this is, and then we've got this in the classic. Look at this. The black with the blue clay floral as well. You can see the individual brush strokes. It's just really, really beautiful. And then we have this in the black embossed, or the tooled leather as well. So the size here, let me get through the specifics.
I think, is that black or is that moss?
Oh, it is. It's deep, deep. Oh, it is the greatest deep, like olive green.
Yes, I think we call it moss.
I think you are absolutely right. Moss.
There we go. And it has that beautiful brushed brass hardware with that. And this is so elegant. And you know, everyone is talking about any kind of color olive there is out there in handbags. It's really, really been popular. But that one looks beautiful with that brushed brass hardware.
So pretty. So there's two bags that have the pewter hardware, and that's the raspberry and the black. The rest of them have the brushed nickel, or the brushed
brass.
Yes, exactly, the brushed brass.
Yeah.
So size-wise, and then I'll open a bag up, 12 1/4 in the length, 5 1/2 width, 7 3/4 in the height, with a 5-inch handle drop, and then another strap inside that goes up to 28 inches. So if you want the antique rose, we have 2 dozen.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I mean, that you just have such an emotional reaction, don't you? When you look at that, it feels beautiful. It feels like your grandmother. I mean, it feels like something I remember as a child, something, you know, or maybe a rose garden that you saw someplace. You know, the antique rose, this is from the Western rose. That was a European rose that was actually exported from California. And there's a story behind this, but to make a long story short, in Europe, they would have this actual kind of flower and this print on everything, on drapes, on furniture, on tapestries. And it's just all a full circle back to here. But
which we were just showing all the other pieces you have in that beautiful antique rose, like umbrellas and wallets and coin purses and lots of cool things. But it is almost completely sold out in this satchel. I think the next to sell out, on sale by the way, you're saving $70 by shopping for it tonight, is the raspberry tooled, and that's my other favorite. I don't see that color in your line very often.
No, I mean, that is just a wow. This bag alone, no matter what color you buy, is one of those that don't wear it if you don't want to be noticed. Because this is one of those bags that people will stop you and say, "Oh my God, where did you get that bag?" And it's a feel-good bag. It's one of those bags where you feel like a lady. I've heard stories of people carrying these frame bags that will say, like, "I went to the grocery store and I looked horrible. I had no makeup on. My hair was a mess. I had torn up jeans and a t-shirt on, and I get stopped by a woman asking me, where did you get that bag?" So,
well, you know what? There could be worse things because you do get stopped. In this bag in particular, this color, and thanks again for helping me understand that it is not a deep espresso. It's a deep olive green. It's got the most incredible hues underneath. Oh, there it is. See that soft, beautiful bottom? But it stands up structurally. I'm going to show you the inside of a different bag that we happen to have all the stuffing taken out of. I think it's just really key what you've done. You really mastered that whole frame design so you can see everything, you can reach for everything. There's a zip pocket, a center zip compartment, 2 pouches on this side, and then 2 separate areas to keep things organized. And this is all sewn down. I also love the inside of your bags, Patricia. I love the materials that you use.
Yeah, you know, that's a lot of the vintage bags that I've collected over the years from Italy all have this lining. I don't know why. No one seems to tell me, but I know it feels good. I know, like those pouches on the side, when I put my glasses in it, sunglasses or my reading glasses, they don't get scratched up. You see everything from the top to the bottom. And it just ends up being a kind of a protective inside layer. That feels good and is a really great color. So on
every bag, you get the outside zippered compartment as well. One more reminder, with this being so popular, it's $70 off tonight. Also with free shipping and 5 flex, meaning it's $40 to get your bag delivered. You've got 90 days to decide. Couldn't be a better opportunity, like you suggested, as a Mother's Day opportunity for somebody on your list, or a grandmother or a daughter, or somebody that's a motherly figure to you, because it is, I think, this is just my favorite part of old school style.
Yeah, I love this artwork. This is a beautiful, beautiful garment that I found. And I believe that garment was from Paris. And I just thought it looked like a painting. It looked like and I took extracted from that design and enlarged that blue clay. And it just looks beautiful, those flowers on there.
Is that a floral in Italy?
Yes.
Nice. It's beautiful. I really, I've been spending a lot of time in my yard doing some gardening over these, on the times that I'm not at work, and it's just something that just, feels good about that. I have to send out last call, Patricia, on the antique rose. We have, did you say 1 dozen? 1 dozen remain. The next to go will be the raspberry. Let me put that next to the beautiful antique rose. Those are just, they just grabbed my eye the second they brought all of these bags out. So your choices are all here. I don't think this is gonna make much of a presence on the day, because at sale pricing of $70 off and free shipping, what an opportunity this is. Between this and our smart deal that we started the show off with, Patricia, incredible opportunities.
Yeah. I mean, I love that cream too. That cream tooling down there. It looks like a creme brulee, right?
Yeah,
It's got
does.
Like the caramelized kind of staining on there. It's just gorgeous. And that's something you could have all year round as well.
You're absolutely right. It does have a mouth-watering kind of thing. And by the way, I love your kitchen. I love your big stove or your oven. You must cook a lot.
I do. I cook a whole lot. Our whole family. You know, my son's a chef. He owns a restaurant here in Knoxville. So cooking is a really big part of our family.
Love it.
And it's been terrible being at home. I mean, we were making baked bread yesterday. I mean, it was like, oh, I got to stop this.
We'll deal with that later. I'm doing the same thing because you know what? Why not? I'm learning a little as I go and I'm enjoying the process, and a bottle or two of wine here and there doesn't hurt matters either. So the matching wallets are also available to this bag. I want to make sure everybody has a chance to pick these up too. The bag itself is called